Well, it's been almost a year since Hollywood was left reeling by a tragic shooting on the set of Rust. Alec Baldwin has always said he never fired the weapon, despite holding it when the film's cinematographer was killed.
But now an FBI investigation has found otherwise. This ramshackle church in New Mexico was supposed to be a backdrop for the movie Rust. It now haunts those who were inside on October 21st last year. During a rehearsal, the gun Alec Baldwin was holding discharged, killing 42-year-old cinematographer Helena Hutchins.
It wasn't in the script for the trigger to be pulled.
Well, the trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never. That was the training that I had. You don't point a gun at me and pull the trigger.
The actor also says he was told the gun was empty and safe to use.
So I take the gun and I start to cock the gun. I'm not going to pull the trigger. I said, do you see that? She goes, well, just cheat it down and tilt it down a little bit like that. And I cock the gun. I go, can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? And she says, and then I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
Alec Baldwin's recount of events led to speculation the gun might have accidentally fired by itself. But a sensational new report paints a different picture. After vigorous tests, the FBI has concluded the gun will not release a bullet unless the trigger is pulled.
Gee.
This is fascinating. For more, we're joined by US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence. Good morning, Cooper. Are you surprised by the FBI's findings?
I was shocked by the FBI's findings because Alec Baldwin was very convincing when he said, I did not pull the trigger was not pulled. But yet he had that court filing that kind of blamed Hutchins, saying that she was the one who told him, point the gun at me. So we needed the FBI to step in here and clarify what was going on.
Yeah, Cooper, if this report is right, could Alec Baldwin face charges? Could he face a murder charge?
Well, manslaughter, I think, would be the situation here. That's a very good question, because here's what's going on with Alec Baldwin. He's either outwardly lying or he has some kind of cognitive decline, similar to what we saw in Bruce Willis. Remember how shocked we were that Bruce Willis was telling us about the aphasia he had? So my first thought was, well, is that the same thing with Alec Baldwin? Does he not remember pulling the trigger? Or is he lying to us? Because obviously now we know the trigger was pulled, but why is he saying he didn't do it?
Because there were also lots of issues about the safety conditions on the set. He said there were no issues. A lot of people have given evidence that there were.
Right. Well, we're about to really find out a lot more, because the district attorney's office subpoenaed Baldwin's records of his phone records. The reason why that's a big deal is because now we'll see who he texted, what did he say in those texts right after the shooting, and who did he call? Did he call his attorney immediately? So there's going to be a lot of evidence, forensic evidence, that's going to come out just from those phone records, so we will know a lot more.
Yeah. Cooper, what do you reckon this will mean for Alec Baldwin's career?
You know, he went right back to work afterwards. We saw him in England on the set of 97 Minutes. You know, this guy is Teflon. Remember, in the past, he called his daughter a thoughtless little pig. He punched a paparazzi. He called a paparazzi a homophobic slur. And he's uncancelable. So I don't think that that's going to be the issue here. But remember, there is a court case coming in September, so he will have to face some sort of charges.
Okay, September. I didn't realise it was that close. All right, keep us up to date. Thanks, Cooper.